It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Caleb Williams. He's fifth in the NFL in passing yards entering this week. It's the Eagles and the Rams coming up next.
Yeah, the one that's got all the
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA. As you can look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots. And this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. It's a blast.
So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, it's going to be a hard group to beat. This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Rams offense taking the field for the first time, and they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss, and he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
The Eagles offense and Marvin Harrison Jr. getting set for their next drive. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. They'll begin with a zone read. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Williams to throw on second down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be third down. Throw it again. It's Williams. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense ready for their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Moore going in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
You can sense this defense. They're really starting to come alive. Last time out, they forced the turnover. Now they got their first sack of the day. These big plays start to steamroll, and you can just feel their confidence continue to build.
Woo. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Eagles offense getting set to get back to work. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. 2nd down and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
That's caught downfield by Harrison. That pass play good for 22. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Eagles. His 12th touchdown of the year. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This throw right side is caught by Adams.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
1 quarter in the books. 10-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Eagles offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. Now the veteran, it's Nyheim Hines. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one complete to Palmer. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
On second down, it's Williams. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will open up a 13-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready for this next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. They try to get things started offensively. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. And that ball incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here.
Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be.
And remember now, all two. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Baker. That's into the hands of Moore. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. First pick for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Now Mayfield. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. He's going to keep it himself. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Mayfield. Trouble, and down he goes. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Mayfield. That's Lockett downfield. He's got it.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
And that is incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And it's going to be 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams are able to get it back within a score. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll work forward for a couple. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. So, both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7th. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Rams offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. He'll complete it to Adams. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Mayfield sacked by Rayatu on 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 28-yard line.
A second down throw for Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Rams punting unit coming out. On the return, it's Hines. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 43-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. We'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. They'll go play action here with Williams. He's going to have the first down, and that one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Sanders here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They put Adams in motion. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They go play action with Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
Punt team headed out for the Rams, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Uh-oh. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 33-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Handoff. Running left is Brooks. Not much there.
Too damn fast.
A yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught downfield by Harrison. That pass play good for 22. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
What's up? Thanks for watching, hoes.
Crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he'll take this down to about the 7. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So these two teams. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Rams offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession.
That boy has a hat time all day.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the 1st down, and here comes 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Mayfield. And that one incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 2nd down, Baker. That's complete to lock it outright. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. That's complete to Jacobs. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Baker. And he's going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. And the Eagles are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Another try with Brooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. but he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
2nd and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss of 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
Oh, come on, get there.
Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Eagles will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the move, running left, it's Brooks. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here's a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's taken in. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive.
1st down, Philadelphia.
On the ground, it's Brooks. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks.